What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, the Dry Newt here. In today's video, we are going to be doing my very first Q&A. I asked you guys on a post a couple of days ago, what are some questions that you want me to answer? And I'm going to be doing that, also answering a bunch of very, very common questions I get. Vanguard is literally 2 days away as the uploading of this video, and I can't be more hyped. So let's get right into the Q&A, and I want to apologize if I ever butcher these names. Some of these are just really hard to say, but first one comes from Bushido24. I would like to see a video on ergonomics, like how you position yourself to aim better. I'm having trouble finding a good posture, especially with my aiming arm. Now, I want to say posture is one thing and finding something that you are comfortable with is another. You always want to have good posture. You want to save your back. You want to save your shoulder. You want to always sit up straight and just go from there. Find a posture, or not a posture, but a position that you are comfortable with and it would help you out long term. Always consider like having the same posture every time that you start your aim training. That's also going to help with muscle memory, and it will just make your journey a lot easier. Also, don't throw your shoulder out, don't throw your wrist out. Do something that's nice and comfortable and not have so you don't have any strain on like your joints. That's what I would say. But for posture wise, you always want to have a good posture and go from there. Revent asks, would you ever consider doing in-game coaching with the community? Maybe queue up some duo games and give feedback and tips while playing. You know, I was thinking about doing this. It's just really hard to get everybody together and, doing a one-on-one coaching and really getting a group together and timing that around. I have thought about it, but I think the best place is joining my Discord, link in the description below. There are a bunch of very good aimers on there and a bunch of people that play both inputs that will be able to help you out. Niche Clan Sniper asks, for slide canceling, is crouch 3 times the same as crouch jump? No, it is not. Okay, so that is basically the intro to slide canceling. So if you guys, everybody knows how to slide cancel, but if you don't, it's basically you time your crouch and then you hit your spacebar or your jump button, and that is what you do to slide cancel. And like the intro part to that is crouch, so that you can bring yourself back up. It doesn't work the same way, because if you try it, you can't shoot right away when you hit crouch. Okay, it doesn't work the same. The moment you press spacebar when you crouch jump, or the moment you jump, you will be able to shoot your weapon right away. So that kind of gets rid of the delay you have, the shoot to fire delay, so that it's not the same. Roderick Sutton asks, thoughts on using a gradual. So basically this is how I look at it. Okay, so I used to play on gradual all the time when I wasn't sniping, when I was just regular gunning, and having gradual on a regular gun is really good. But the moment that I started sniping, the sensitivity was just way too slow. The animation to when I'm bringing my scope up to be fully scope, it was weird. So I actually switched it to instant, and I prefer instant, but gradual is fine too. Gradual is fine. It's all up to you. Pardux he asks, how to hear footsteps easier and positioning. So this is a main misconception. Hearing footsteps really does help out, but really you can't trust the footsteps in Modern Warfare or Warzone. It's more about your situational awareness. But how I hear my footsteps, I actually used to have an Astro Mix amp, but then I upgraded to a Go XLR mixer, and I got some Sennheiser headphones, and the audio quality is really good. I have a dual streaming PC setup, so the Go XLR made a lot of sense, and I love this thing. It's the raw audio coming from my PC, so I hear footsteps a lot better doing that. But basically, you want to practice on your situational awareness. That is one thing that's going to help you out a lot. Just playing the game a ton, knowing where people are at, and that will just make you a better player overall. Um, Hugh says, I seen a video that someone used a sound lock to hear footsteps a lot better, and I tried it out and it's not that bad. Give it a try. I actually have used the audio lock tool that you're talking about. I've seen that video, but again, I have a Go XLR and I get the raw audio, so it doesn't really help me out too much. So there is that. Also, the previous question, I also use boost low and boost high, go back and forth between the two, however I'm feeling. Those are my two favorite audio inputs. Elon asks, favorite type of music. My favorite type of music has to be rock and metal. I also listen to hip hop and rap. I don't listen to country. I don't like country too much, but if you guys didn't know, I actually have 6 guitars. I play guitar, and my favorite band has to be Disturbed, but I also listen to a lot of Five Finger Death Punch. I also listen to a lot of Metallica. I listen to just a whole ton of music. Like guitar wise, I would have to say Avenged Sevenfold is like one of my top. Those are my top 3, top 4. My favorite artists, like hip hop, rap wise, would have to be, of course, hip hop and rap, the king, the goat himself, Eminem, and then I love Little Baby, Da Baby. I love Lil Wayne. I'm kind of like old school like that. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, like all those people. I really do enjoy music a lot, and I just don't listen to one type of music. I listen to a whole bunch of music. But when it comes to hip hop and rap, I listen to it more lyrically, and how they put bars together and how they make it flow. And when it comes to rock and metal, I listen to, you know, the guitar rhythm and the type of chords they're using, and type of scales they're using, you know, the major, minor, pentatonic scale, all that stuff when it comes to the guitar. So that is why I listen to music, why I enjoy it so much. I don't just listen, I listen to music, but I like really, really listen to music, and I know a whole bunch of songs that it's actually ridiculous. My mind's a music library. I might not know the name of the song, but I know like the tune, the beat. And a lot of times when you're listening to music, like you're listening to certain bands, they always have this Disturbed, I believe they play in drop B tuning. I know Five Finger does, but like you always can hear like there's a certain rhythm that you're like, yeah, I know this band. Like Metallica, for example, like it's like or AC/DC. You always know what band is playing from like just the intro. So there's that. Another question I always get asked is if I use raw mouse Accel, and I'm gonna put it in this video towards the end. No, I do not use raw mouse Accel anymore, and there isn't one rhyme or reason that I don't use it. It's just I prefer just raw mouse input over raw mouse Accel. That's just it. There's nothing wrong with it. I actually prefer raw mouse Accel, if I would have to say, to be like honest, because it makes tracking a lot easier. It feels like you have aim assist, but I'm a really flick heavy player, so I found that it was like really difficult. Like it's a reverse when you're using raw mouse Accel. Like flicking is just, it takes more time, and I wasn't really willing to put the time into it. I just preferred the one input, just a raw mouse, no Accel. So there is that. And guys, that is it for today's video. Always remember to stay blessed, stay humble. We're going to be doing some more of these towards, you know, next year, just when we grow a little bit bigger, so I can answer most of the common questions. But I really enjoy doing these types of videos. Vanguard is right around the corner, man. We're going to be live streaming. I'll have a video coming out on the plans for the Vanguard launch, because we're going to be doing a YouTube live stream, and then it's going to be a lot of content. So always remember, guys, stay blessed and stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.